So, how can I leverage a Facebook group for my business? I'm glad you asked. I'm gonna show you things that you need to consider when you're setting up your Facebook group, help you determine what kind of group you should create, and give you the best chance at success. Are you ready? Let's do it. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you want to know how your Facebook group can help build a community, how it can reach new customers, how you can help connect with your audience and get new and develop new ideas, just to name a few. But setting up the group can be a little complicated. I'll be walking you through step by step so that you can reference this video and know exactly what to do. But be sure to stick around into the end because I'm also going to be sharing a tip about the biggest mistakes I see people make, and I don't want you to make them. So you might be trying to kind of figure out the difference between the pages and the groups. And there's a couple of things that you really need to understand. First, it's that the pages actually show you what you need to do, and a group shows you how to do it all. So I want you to kind of keep that in mind. A lot of people wonder what kind of content I should post on it, and is it like an exact mini-me of my page? And the answer is no, 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 no. Have you ever thought about having a barbecue in your front yard? Have you ever thought about getting in your bathing suit and like going sunbathing in your front yard? Have you ever had your child's first birthday party in your front yard? Of course not. That would be really weird, right? I always equate your page is like your front yard. That means that your page is your message to the world. It's not really where people actually engage and hang out. It's where the solar panel salesman comes and knocks on your door and says, "Hi, would you like to buy solar panels?" It's not really where you have a lot of interaction with people, but your backyard is where the party's at. The backyard is where you have a gate where you actually accept people in there, much like when you approve people into a group. Your backyard is also where you want your people to start talking to each other, to engage with each other. They're not in the backyard to sit there like a seminar and watch you. They're there to interact and have fun with people, and it is your job as the organizer to make sure that the drinks are flowing and the games are happening and the music and the Wi-Fi is still going on. You are the party planner. Your backyard is your group. Okay, now there's a bunch of different types of groups that you can actually have. I'm gonna show you the 3 major ones that you can pick from and the one that I would pick from. So the first one is public and visible. And that basically means that everybody can see the group, they can see inside of it, they can see what you're posting, and it comes up on the search engines. The second one is private and visible. Private and visible means that nobody can actually read inside of the group, but that it is still public so people can search and they can find the group. Now, the last one is private and hidden. That means no matter what kind of detective you think you are, you ain't finding the group. So it's kind of like if you have a group that you want to invite a bunch of people into first and then put it on lockdown so no one can see it, that's the kind of the way you want to do it. But if you're still trying to get people into your group, you definitely do not want that third option. Personally, I like option 2 because I think that there's no point in having a public group where everybody can actually read what's going on, because why do I need to join it? So now that you've decided what kind of group you're gonna set it up to be, I want you to consider, why do you even have this group? How is this helping your business? You want to have a strategy when it comes to groups so that you're not just spinning your wheels for nothing. At the end of the day, it all has to lead back to revenue. Am I right? Now, revenue comes in a lot of different ways. And I always like to think about like, where in the funnel is their group going to appear? Is it going to be top of the funnel where we're catching a whole bunch of people, no matter who they are, just to kind of get them into our community? Is it going to be middle of the funnel where we start really niching down our community to their likes, their needs, their wants, their educational level maybe? Or at the very bottom where it's kind of a byproduct of something that you actually get once you purchase something from your company. Knowing what part of the funnel and having that idea in your head is going to drastically help you understand what your strategy, what your content, what your group settings and culture and feeling is going to be like. Now, once we find out if it's public or hidden, and then what part of the funnel it is, we need to make rules, because rules were not meant to be broken. Just kidding. When it comes to rules, you know, Facebook groups are someplace where a lot of the times it takes off and people get excited, and they kind of need those boundaries to know what's on limits and what's off limits. The good thing about this is that Facebook has actually helped us with this. If you just navigate on over to those rules, they actually suggest some rules like be kind and courteous that you can add, or you can create your own rules if you'd like. But you're gonna wanna pay very close attention to the rules that you establish, because there will be a time where you're gonna have to recall on those rules to help moderate the group. Another really cool feature that Facebook does for you is if someone violates those community rules, you can actually select which one and it will send them a notice citing that actual one. Now, Cinderella is not going to the ball without a gown. And you should not go to start a Facebook group without an awesome cover. You guys, the Facebook cover is something that people forget about it. They set it and then they never do anything with it again. I want you to remember that your Facebook cover is kind of the one thing that everyone's gonna see on mobile and on desktop. It is one of the most important pieces of real estate for your Facebook group. So stay up to date with it. If you have an event coming up, if you have a guest coming on, if you have just a theme of the month, you're gonna want to update that cover. It draws attention, and every single time that you update that cover, you bet your bottom dollar your Facebook group members are getting a notification about it. Now, you might be wondering, Bella, how do I get those people that are actually on my page into my group? So there's a lot of different ways that I think we kind of forget about that we have access to. And I'm gonna run you through a quick couple of them. The first one, anywhere you have that Facebook logo, go ahead and make that link to your Facebook group if that's really where you wanna get people to go to. Forget linking them to your page where only 2, 3, 4% are gonna actually see what you post. Get them in the backyard where the party's going. You wanna go ahead and take all of those Facebook icons and make them go directly to the group to approve or to join your group. And that would be a top of the funnel kind of group, the one that just collects everybody. Another way that you can do this is send out an email to all of your subscribers, maybe your email list, all of your fans, your followers, and say, hey, we're starting this Facebook group, or we have this Facebook group, and here are 3 reasons, value, on why you should join our group. Another major piece of real estate I wanna make sure that you don't forget is your actual cover photo or video of your page. Don't be afraid to put a little arrow down to visit group, that little blue button that we see on the front page of our page. Okay, so I really want to tell you about this big mistake, because I hope none of you are doing it, but some of you might be doing it. Here's the scoop, guys. Your Facebook group is not your page. It's not a mini page. And while it's okay to share some stuff from your page into your group, you really want to make sure that your group is where it's at, where it's the exclusive information. I like to think of it as the why and how to do things, where your page is the what to do. People might get excited, like, oh, I could do this. And then they might go, but how do I do that? Oh, I should join the group. And that's where the real magic happens. So don't give it all away on your page, and don't take all of your page and put it in your group, because they're 2 different audiences and there's 2 different ways to communicate and what to communicate with people. So everything I just told you is gonna get your group up and running. But now what? Click on this video on how to cultivate a group and get lots of engagement.